Okay, this is a quick tutorial on how to use the literature analysis ebooks through the high school library. Just like with everything else, the first place you want to start is you want to go to the high school's website, which is eahs.eastonsd.org. From there, you want to select academics, and then you want to go down here to the library. And then that opens up the library database page. And then you just want to go under literary research. That's where all the literary databases are. So from here, what you want to do is go to literature criticism ebooks. I will tell you that I think personally that if you have a home computer and are doing this at home, it's a little easier on a desktop computer, but we'll live on the iPad. It works, it's just a little more clumsy. So when you're at home, you need the username and password. Those username and passwords, if you go to your desktop and you find your Books app, it looks like this. And so if you click on your Books app and you go in, this is where all the username and passwords, I put the database page in here. And if you go to library down at the bottom here, you'll be able to find the database page with all the passwords from home. So if you click on that, it will bring you into all the passwords. Now for the ebooks, right here is the username and password, okay? So, and in all actuality, you can hyperlink from this document to the database we were just in. But I don't like to show people that because oftentimes people sometimes don't have this in their Books app. At any rate, I want to just go back to what we were doing so we can go from there. So let's put in the username and password. And we'll log in. And this brings us into the database, and then you can do your search at the top here, okay? So what I would do is look for the title of the novel that you're researching. So I'll do A Color Purple. That's my research paper. Or, sorry, The Color Purple. And then we have a couple different results you see that comes up. It looks like there's the first one is exactly on The Color Purple, and then the second book looks to me like it's about more the author, but certainly there will be some information in that book about her novel The Color Purple since it was so popular. So let's just click on the one title, and here's where we get into the book. Now, the first thing that it shows you is the cover, and then off to the right here you have all the different chapters. And I will say, as you look through the chapters, some of it's kind of hard to figure out if it's going to work for what you're looking for. So what I always tell people to do is to go to the index. So if you go down here to the index, essentially that gives you all the terms that you might use. So if you're doing your research on, let's see if we can find something in here as an example. Let's say you're doing your research on the character Corrine right here. That gives you the exact pages where that topic is discussed, okay? So I'll just page through. We'll look for some other things. Like you can find different topics in here. Let's see, we can look for things like religion, if we're going to talk about religion, or obviously rape is a big topic within this book. Okay, and it shows you all the different page numbers that theme, that topic is discussed. So in order to go to those pages, you have to go down to the bottom here where these squares are. I'll click on that. And then you get into the pages, and then you can just move your cursor over. So let's say we want to go to page 26. I can just go over to page 26, and then begins the part where they talk about the topic I want to do some research on. Okay, like I said, it's a little clumsy, I think, on the iPad, but it works nonetheless. In addition, just so you know, you can use their citation. So, sorry, let me go back up. If you go up here to the citations, it will give you, you click on it, and it will give you options. You're obviously going to use the MLA format here, and then it gives you the citation right here. All you have to do is copy and paste that into a document, okay? If you're going to use this book as a source. If you find some things within this book, my recommendation would be just to screenshot your page, so that way you can, I would screenshot this. If this page works for you, you're going to take notes on it, so that way you have it to, refer back to. That would be the easiest way. It's just screenshot each page you're going to use. Okay, if you have any questions, please contact me, Mrs. Safara, safarad@eastonsd.org, or obviously your teacher if you need further help.